You need experience to get an entry-level job, but you can't get experience without one. That paradox is exactly why dropping your resume into an online job portal feels like throwing it into a digital black hole. Sending out 500 identical applications on massive corporate job boards rarely works for beginners. Automated systems filter out anyone missing a previous job title, meaning your resume is rejected before a human ever sees it. The solution is to bypass the HR portals entirely. Instead of applying to open roles at global tech giants, you will target hidden opportunities at businesses right in your own city. Before executing this system, you need 3 tools. First, basic programming knowledge. Second, a blank resume document. And third, a LinkedIn account. By shifting from passive mass applications to active, targeted local outreach, you change the math. You stop competing against thousands of computer science graduates and start having direct conversations with managers who need immediate help. Step 1 is acquiring your dumpster experience. This means taking on unglamorous, unpaid, tech-adjacent tasks for the sole purpose of securing that very first line item on your resume. This could mean volunteering to update a website for a local nonprofit, or spending a summer organizing and disposing of broken computer hardware for a small business. If you cannot find local volunteer work, your alternative is to build a production-quality capstone API project. An API, or Application Programming Interface, is a set of rules that lets different software programs communicate with each other. Your project needs real complexity. A good benchmark is a cron expression parser. Cron is a standard time-based job scheduler used in computer operating systems. Your tool should take a standard cron string and print out the exact schedule it represents. To mirror an enterprise-level system, this project must include a real database, like PostgreSQL, to store information. It also needs Swagger documentation. Swagger is a suite of tools that generates an interactive web page explaining exactly how to use your API. Whether it is hardware disposal or a documented API, this manufactured experience provides proof of execution. It gives recruiters physical evidence that you can build and deliver, transitioning you from a theoretical student to a practical asset. Now open your blank resume document. Strip out all aesthetic formatting, colors, and unique fonts. Companies use applicant tracking systems, or ATS, to scan your application. These systems are programmed to read simple, machine-readable plain text. Complex layouts cause them to reject the file automatically. Insert specific technical keywords like Python, React, SQL, and REST API. These exact terms trigger the search filters recruiters use to sort candidates. Start every bullet point with a strong action verb. Words like executed, shipped, and spearheaded frame your experience around taking initiative. Let's look at how to structure a bullet point. Instead of writing a vague summary like responsible for fixing bugs, state exactly what you did and the result. Fixed authentication bug, improving login success rate by 25%. Injecting exact percentages into your descriptions changes the perceived authority of your claim. It proves you understand how your code impacts the business. Recruiters spend an average of 6 seconds scanning a resume. Quantifiable metrics are the data points that jump off the page and survive that initial human filter. With your resume optimized, stop applying to Silicon Valley unicorns or FANG companies immediately. Their entry-level roles receive tens of thousands of applications, creating an impenetrable corporate fortress. Instead, look at traditional, non-tech businesses in your area. Industrial, agricultural, and local logistics companies all rely on software engineering to operate, and they do not have thousands of computer science students fighting to work there. To find them, use search strings that combine a generic tech role with a hyper-local geographic modifier. Search for IT intern or software developer alongside the name of your specific city or neighboring towns. Look for companies carrying technical debt. If a business has an outdated website, a manual booking process, or a legacy inventory system, they have a problem you can solve. Once you identify a target, use LinkedIn to bypass the HR department entirely. Search the company's employee roster to find the exact name of the founder or the lead engineer. Send a direct cold email using this template. Keep it under 5 sentences, mention the specific feature of their business, and offer to help them build or fix it for free. By pitching directly to the decision maker with a clear offer of value, you bypass the traditional gatekeepers. You create an opportunity before a formal job posting even exists. If your outreach successfully opens a door, getting into the room is only the first hurdle. To move past that initial meeting, you need a completely different, highly rigid skill set to pass the technical filter. Create an account on LeetCode today. LeetCode is a platform that hosts the exact algorithmic coding problems companies use to test applicants. Commit to practicing a very narrow subset of these problems. Start with arrays, two-pointers, and hash tables. These specific data structures yield the highest return on your time invested and appear in the majority of entry-level interviews. This chart shows big O notation, comparing the flat trajectory of O1 against the steep curve of ON squared. Big O is the standard framework used to measure and discuss how code performance scales as the amount of data increases. In an interview, writing code that simply works is not enough. As the data inputs increase, an inefficient ON squared algorithm will crash the system, while an O1 solution remains stable. Mastering these algorithmic patterns proves to the interviewer that you can engineer scalable solutions under intense pressure. You are no longer staring at a blank page. You now possess a fully armed career acquisition system. Your non-negotiable daily quota is simple. Send 5 to 10 tailored cold emails to local businesses every single day. Pair that outreach quota with your technical requirement. Solve exactly one LeetCode problem daily to keep your coding skills sharp. Executing this daily system replaces the chaos of the job hunt with a series of predictable inputs. By treating outreach as a numbers game and skill building as a daily habit, you shift your career from a matter of luck to a measurable process of repetition and improvement. You are no longer staring at a blank page. You now possess a fully armed career acquisition system. Your non-negotiable daily quota is simple. Send 5 to 10 tailored cold emails to local businesses every single day. Pair that outreach quota with your technical requirement. Solve exactly one LeetCode problem daily to keep your coding skills sharp. Executing this daily system replaces the chaos of the job hunt with a series of predictable inputs. By treating outreach as a numbers game and skill building as a daily habit, you shift your career from a matter of luck to a measurable process of repetition and improvement.